Good morning. My name is Kiera, also known as Hobonichi, and today we're going to be in my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy. I realize I just said good morning because it is morning for me. Let me show you guys. It is actually 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all remember that song? The T-Pain and Wiz. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I know my millennial babies, y'all know it, but you might not, you're obviously not going to get this video in the morning, but I did want to show you guys something. So we have just a small dilemma. So basically what had happened was I had thought to myself that I was going to freaking show you guys like day by day me filling this out. And so in thinking that I was going to show you guys this day by day, I totally just forgot to to plan at all, which happens very rarely for me, but every once in a while it does happen. So I guess this is a little bit of a catch-up video now instead of an after the pin video. I guess it's technically the same depending on how you look at it. So what I'm going to show you guys is how I fill this out and yeah, play catch up. I already know my hours and stuff. I kind of remember what I did. For the things that I can't remember that I did, it just is what it is. We'll start with my sleep. I am using the same highlighter that I use for this stuff. I like having one highlighter a week. That makes it easier for me. But anyways, it's currently Thursday morning. Let's see, am I right? Yeah. Oh, it's Friday morning. Not right at all. Can y'all see that? Friday morning. So got a lot to catch up on, which also means I have a lot to catch up on when it comes to journaling, which is fun, you know. I did get my sleep this week. I've been doing so much better with my sleep. Thank you for everyone who's been like giving me different like things that I could do. And let's see, I slept a lot, so I think this is about 8 hours. I appreciate it. I am going to take this pen as well and mark my mood. I'm not going to mark my mood for today just because it is too early. You know, I'm in a great mood right now, but later on, something could change. So I'll just wait for today to mark my mood, but I will mark my mood for the last few days, which have also been pretty decent, you know? And that's how I mark my mood. And then when it comes to my productivity, I look at like all the things that I wanted to do, or maybe I just had one thing that required a lot out of me. You know, that's how I kind of like judge my productivity. And let's see, I would say it was pretty good for these days. Something like that. Now I'll mark down what I actually did throughout the week. So I'm going to put that, I'm actually going to give y'all a different angle. Ooh, we trying angles. Who she thinks she is? Yeah, I'm going to try a different angle to see if like that's better when it comes to writing. So give me a second. Okay, hopefully that's better. I have these icon stickers. They're in gold since I did use gold foiling. You can't even see. Gold foiling. The lighting won't show it. Gold foiling. There you go. Someone wanted to participate. Okay, so I'm using gold foil here. This is old. This is from The Giving Girl. But I do love these and still have a buttload of them, so I will use them. And then I have these gold foils too. I am using icon stickers this week just because I need to kind of like fill up space. Let me pull out some of the icons I know. Me finding more icons. Sometimes I like to take a highlighter and mark something big or like something important, like as you can see, St. Patrick's Day, which isn't really important, but you know, it's like a little holiday. Was looking for these. I kind of want to put these down because I know I'm going to be making a bullet point list here. Okay, let's fill this side out.
So what you're seeing me do here is basically just quickly jot down everything that happened. Just trying to make something out of nothing, child. Filling in space. That's essentially all that I'm doing, really. Just filling in space. And this is what I typically do when I don't know what to write about. However, these past weeks I've always had something to document when it comes to like things needing to be done. So I would say this is not really something that I do often, but because I did skip all those days, I did want to make sure I had something here. I don't like having like pure blank space. I want my Hobonichi cousin to feel lived in.
That was basically it for Wednesday. I didn't do too much. I am going to do this side, but I'll do that side off camera. What I did want to show you is like if I had to highlight something, I will make a highlight such as I had a meeting at noon. So I think for this spread, I'm gonna make a dainty highlight and do like this. And just make like a box to mark my meeting. And then also I wanted to mark that it was picture day. We're gonna mark that. Mark that up here. And then it's also something else for my son. I think I'm gonna do something a little different, and we'll like make a box within these boxes. Kind of like I'm staggering boxes here. I actually like that. And because I did that there, oops, sorry, y'all all blurry. Sorry, it's morning time for me. I just woke up. Because I did this box here and staggered this box here, I am going to want like a staggering here. I'll figure out something right there. But we are going to put like a little box here and then one right here. And we'll figure out what to write in it. But that brings that same look down here. And I like that. But yeah, I am going to write off camera for this side so we can get to the next thing, which is the journaling portion of this. But I did want y'all to see how I do that. And then we're gonna take this, which is meant for Instagram, but we'll use it for picture day. So I'm just going to take this little icon here and I'm gonna place this on top of that box to mark picture day. Should I put it in, or I kind of like it in the box because it's clear, so I don't like that the blue line goes through it. So I think I will put it inside the box. There we go. And I'm just going to fill this out really quickly and get right back to y'all. Okay, so this is how she's looking right now. As you can see, I found something to put in those boxes. And it is Friday, so I don't have anything to fill here yet. But when I do, it'll go there. And I do like how it's looking. You know, it's definitely filled out now. Let's go ahead and jump into the week. The daily section. So as you can see, I didn't do any journaling either because again, my big brain thought I was going to show you guys this day by day, not all at once. Yeah, here we are showing you everything all at once. So I have so much to fill out. Luckily, the pages this week are not, you know, they're not the full pages, so that works in my favor. But again, this rarely happens to me. I usually do everything day by day. But again, I thought I was going to record day by day, and that just turned into, nah, I'm gonna record at the very end of it, which was not my favorite thing that I did. We're going to go ahead and show you where I get my journaling prompts from. Oops. Oops. Did y'all hear that? Don't strike me, YouTube. Don't you do it. Stop it. Stop it. So I go to, don't worry about why I got no shit clip art. I go to Coffee Monsters Co. And as you can see, they have journaling prompts. Then of course we're in the month of March. So I click here. And then this is where you can find all the journaling prompts. This is where I get my journaling prompts for the week. So let's go ahead and fill some out now. I'll have to kind of like make a space for them. So what I like to do, sometimes it depends. It really depends. But I've been doing this thing where I leave a line and then I'll write the prompt in that line. So this is the 17th, and the prompt for today is, or not today, the prompt for the 17th is, what do you not get enough credit for? Ooh, that's a good one. You not get enough credit for. It's a good one because it forces you to think about things that you're good at. I know a lot of us, myself included, we're so hard on ourselves. Maybe I'm just speaking for myself. Let me not talk for y'all. And that one will force you to think, you know, I am actually good at this and I should be getting credit for that, you know? The 18th is, who is the most impactful person in your life right now? Aw, I should have used that for this one since it was my mom's birthday. If you can't tell, it would definitely be my mom. Let me make sure this is clear. Okay, I didn't need to go all the way across, but it is what it is. I don't know where my little board is either. She kind of just ran away, although I would too. What I'm going to do is I have this here. It's like a little paper pad. I'm gonna take that and it's gonna go right here so it can protect the pages from transferring ink. Okay, next one. We'll do this one together. I didn't get to watch any anime this week, so I have to do my anime watching during the weekend. So I don't have a quote yet for that. Let's see. This one is, what is a telltale sign that you are going through a tough time? Anybody want to explore that? I totally just spelled it incorrectly, even though I have it right next to me. And see, when I see that I ran out of space, I just do another one right under it. There we go. So the box is for what actually happened that day. I'm journaling about something that happened specific to that day. And then this is, you know, just a prompt to get my mind thinking. This one, hopefully it's not a big, you know, very important prompt. What is a sign that I'm going through a tough time? I get real reserved. I'm already a very reserved person, as you guys may know. I don't do social media like that, even though I'm trying to be on YouTube more. But I don't have a TikTok. I don't have a Twitter. What else I don't have? Yeah, basically any of the apps. And I barely use Instagram. I'm trying to get better at Instagram though. So yeah, I just get even more reserved than I already am. Next one. What do you think is unfair about your life? Anybody want to talk about it? It's okay. We all have witnessed injustices, so I would not judge you. I know exactly what I'm going to write. I'll try to keep it short. But I will say, I've been through some things, none of which I'm going to elaborate on right now. Probably one day I will. This one is, What are some things on your wish list? Okay, this is a short and sweet one. What are your, what? I'm gonna say what are on your wish list because I can't think right now. I wrote that so crazy, but I know what I want, you guys. I really want those, what are they called? I'm just tired, so I can't think of it right now. Oh, the Pop Mart Skull Panda, a specific series called The Warmth. I've been looking at it for years now. I think it's a year or so now. I think it's so freaking adorable. And today I actually put it in my cart. So I don't know. I might treat myself to it. I've been a good girl. I deserve it. And you know, life is short. You gotta get the things that you like, right? Not to the extreme to where it's at your detriment, where you continuously buy things that you like when you don't have enough money to like pay the bills. I would never suggest that. But every so often, you know, you just gotta enjoy life. You gotta splurge a little bit. What are you looking forward to right now? I am going to write the prompts for the rest of the week, just so I can have that done. What was this one? Oh, what are you looking forward to right now? I'll have to think about it. I'm looking forward to a few things, but I don't know what exactly I'm going to write about. And then lastly, we'll put the journaling prompt here. Or maybe we'll just stick it all right here so that I can write all right here. Let's see what it is. What do you need to stop doing? Let's give it 3 lines, and that should be enough. What do you need to stop doing? That was actually perfect. What I need to stop doing, I'm a big like overthinker. I am going to go ahead and fill out some of these pages. What'll be a quick one? I guess I'll fill out these 2 for you guys, just so you can see me writing in it, but then I'll do the rest off camera, since these are the smallest pages. I think I am going to use the same quote that I used last week, because it's still like replaying in my head. The quote from Pantheon, that cartoon on Netflix, where it stated, God told me to love thy enemy, so I obeyed and loved myself. That's deep right there. Some of y'all, that flew right right past your heads, but that was a good one. And y'all be saying cartoons are for kids. What kids? What kid is going to understand the depth from that quote? I know us adults will. And maybe you don't like identify with that quote or understand it, but I felt that one in my soul, so I'll probably add that one there. Let's take you down. Take me down. I really want to take you down. Okay, so you can see me writing. Okay, perfect. And let's see, this was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What happened on Wednesday? We can talk about sometimes when I don't really know, especially because I haven't been writing. Hello. Okay, there's one thing I could talk about finally. Okay. Let's do it. So sometimes when I want to take up space, I'll write in these like bubble letters, or, you know, big letters to take up a little bit more space. Because I don't really know what I want to write for today. So, bubble letters it is. And I like to chase the lines, especially because the highlighters that I like to use are so, like, light. I don't worry about being perfect. Though sometimes I will be like, you could have done better. If you really want to make it look intentional, you should purposely do it. Like, not trace the correct parts, and then it'll look intentional, and it'll actually look cool. Sorry, I have to hold my breath sometimes. Okay, so if you want to ever make something like pop out, try doing different fonts. And so now that's going to really like stick out like a sore thumb. And so whatever you're looking to kind of like highlight, you know, if you do different fonts around it, your eye is going to draw to that. Does that make sense? Hopefully I explained that right. Let's go ahead and document it.
I'm essentially writing how my kids like their dentist office because it's like pirate theme, so it's of course it's cool for a kid, versus what I remember being in the dentist was like when I was a kid, how scared I was because it was just plain sterile white walls, and then all you heard was like drill sounds and like crying. It was not a very fun place. So I don't mind waiting for an appointment here because they actually like this place and it brings them comfort instead of being terrified. So I will wait for an appointment.
So there's that. I'm going to switch pens because this one's being a jerk and dying on me. And I hate when my pen skips when I'm trying to write. So I just bought these Sharpie pens. They'll do the job. But this is your reminder that you don't have to write anything like super amazing. You know, that's worthy of a Pulitzer Prize or whatever. Just document something that happened that day. Don't think too hard. I think people, when they think of journaling, they think too hard because they think, oh, I don't have anything going on in my life. You might not have going on. You might not have something big going on every single day, but there's still little things that you could either be grateful for or that could bring you reminders of what happened maybe some other time. Like for this, I wrote about that I was thankful that the kids actually like their dentist office, so I was willing to wait for them to find a booking appointment, because I remember how scared I used to be when I was going to the dentist and how sterile it was in there. So you see, I like brought myself to like a little flashback. So that's something that you could do when you're writing. Just write about something that happened that day and see where it takes you. This one is what a telltale sign that you're going through a tough time.
I do get more reserved, but I still don't ask for help, which is terrible. I definitely have to work on that. I can be hanging out with people and yeah, I'm quiet or something, and then people will be like, oh, you know, that's Kira. She's the shy one until she gets to know you, then she's a party animal or whatever. But yeah, there's definitely been times where I'm chilling with people and nobody knows like the screams inside of my head. I feel like we've all been through that, right? So this is my quick PSA. It's okay to reach out. And maybe I'm just talking to myself. But in case there's one person who needed to hear that, it's okay to tell someone you're going through some tough times.
Okay, I need to hurry up because as you can see, it's 5:56 now. What were we doing this whole time? 5:56. And I gotta wake up my kids at 6. So let's get this quote in here and like wrap it up because I gotta wake up my kids in a few minutes here, literally.
This will be the last time I mention this doggone quote. I know y'all tired of hearing it. Like, you're probably like, yeah, we get it. But I don't know. It just resonated so much with me, and I liked it. So, yeah, I had to write it down again. Now, I do have that little squiggly line there at the bottom to mark where I heard it from, which was Pantheon. But the original creator was Khalil Gibran. I hope I said that right. So I wanted to give him his flowers because he was the main one who said that, or at least according to Google. Actually, I think they mentioned his name in the cartoon as well. So who is Khalil? Now I feel like I need to do like some digging. Like, bro, why'd you say something that just struck a chord in my soul like that? Let me find out who this man is. 1 second. Google says he's a Lebanese American poet, so I'm gonna have to go dig up some of his stuff because, yes, sir, you did that. I'm intrigued. I want to read more.
So this was Thursday. Oh, Thursday we're gonna talk about this work drama. It's actually 6:02. So let me go wake up my kids real quick and then we'll finish this out. Okay, I'm back kinda. We'll see. Yeah, there's a little bit of work trauma. What's going on? I never really had like work trauma until I started working corporate. I don't get it. We don't even really see each other like that. So what are y'all beefing about? It's like, I don't know. I guess everyone's just, I don't know how to explain it. Corporate world is different. That's all I'll say. It's definitely different. But it was interesting. So I'm gonna talk about it to myself. I'm not even going to record me write this little blurb. One, because I don't have time out to get the kids ready for school. That's the main reason. And then two, I ain't about to be messy on the internet. I mean, it wasn't me that was involved in it, but I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, we don't, this is not a job where we're in cubicles, even though sometimes I do go to the office, but we don't see each other. So like, what are y'all beefing at? I don't get it. And maybe it's just me because I'm antisocial. So, you can't beef with someone you don't talk to. It's different. I'll just say it's different. But I'm going to finish journaling and then we'll do a flip through for everything up until today, which is Friday. So let's get that done. All right, so this is what it looks like in regular daylight. Oh, I love how it looks outside with the sun on it. But the gold is foiling, the foil is foiling. It looks pretty. This is what we did today. And then jumping into the daily section. This is what the daily section is looking like now. We did this together. I didn't journal for Friday yet because, it's still the morning. Sorry if you hear the garbage truck coming along. But yeah, so now I just have to do this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, those days have not occurred yet or completed yet. So I don't like to journal right now. I have to wait. So yeah, this looks good. I'm happy with it. It looks nice and clean. And yeah, that's it. that's the video, you guys. Let me know what you think about this kind of video. Of course, I need to do it better and try to do it with this kind of lighting, because this lighting is obviously immaculate compared to the other lighting. But yeah, I don't know. It was fun to try something new. If you liked the video, feel free to like the video. If you disliked the video, feel free to dislike the video. It's whatever, bro. I hope you stay safe and you stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one, all right? Bye.